China is scaling up its efforts to gain a strategic foothold in the Pacific, seeking a deal with up to 10 Pacific nations, offering police, security and cyber support, paired with a new free trade agreement. A draft of the agreement indicates the deals will also provide support for climate change action and health. China's foreign minister will seek support for the proposed deal as he begins an 8-nation tour of the Pacific, as Australia's new Foreign Minister Penny Wong begins her own Pacific Blitz. And the United States has warned Pacific Island nations to be wary of shadowy deals with China. This overnight.
The PRC has a pattern of offering shadowy, vague deals with little transparency or regional consultation in areas related to fishing, related to resource management, development assistance, and more recently even security practices. And these recent security agreements have been conducted with little regional consultation, provoking public concern not only in the United States, but across the Indo-Pacific.
So Labor will embark on a blitz of South Pacific Island nations from today as the new government moves to counter China's rising influence. The trip comes just a day after the Prime Minister and his Foreign Minister returned back to Australia after attending the Quad in Japan.
Heading home after a flying visit to Japan.
It has been an extraordinary opportunity.
One that saw the new Prime Minister secure crucial FaceTime with US President Joe Biden.
You're a brave man.
It was a show of solidarity in the Indo-Pacific alongside the United States, Japan and India.
The Quad Leaders Summit represents our common purpose in support of democracy.
Anthony Albanese also keen to make sure world leaders know he wants to see more action on climate change.
The new government that I lead's position was welcomed.
In a bid to further that message and shore up security ties, Labor will embark on an almost immediate diplomatic outreach tour in the Pacific. On Thursday, Foreign Minister Penny Wong will travel to Fiji for a 2-day visit.
Look, after a lost decade, we've got a lot of work to do to regain Australia's position as the partner of choice in the Pacific, in a region that's less secure and more contested. But that work starts now.
The trip coincides with the arrival of the Chinese Foreign Minister in the region.
China attaches great importance to its friendship with Pacific Island countries.
Beijing's top diplomat Wang Yi expected to visit 8 nations starting in the Solomon Islands, where he'll formalise a bilateral security deal, an alarming agreement from Australia's perspective that dominated the election campaign.